I had an incident with my landlord a couple months ago that taught me the value of saying what you need to say verbally as opposed to trying to give body language. So I was getting ready to move into an apartment in Wallace, which is a couple hours west of here. And I had rented from this person before, but only as a short-term Airbnb. I was looking for a 1-month stay this time. And I got to the home, and we had a little bit of a communication breakdown. The place wasn't ready. So I was talking to her just to make sure we're on the same page, and more importantly, to make sure my computer is going to work there because I'm going to be doing remote work, right? And I could tell she was getting uneasy, and all of a sudden she blurted out, and I don't know why she was so frustrated. It was such an easy thing to say, the room's not ready, but she was trying to use body language to say it, and all of a sudden she blurted out, "Can you just give me one day?" It goes to show how valuable it is to actually say it, right? When she was giving the body language, yeah, I might have figured out that maybe I should come back, but in my mind I was probably trying to give her a little bit respect of allowing her to say what it is she needed to say, right? I also definitely don't want to misinterpret. And it goes to show in the past, I've had situations where I could have said something. I was working 2 jobs at one point. I was at the university and also at a tutoring center. And I had about 30 minutes in between those 2 appointments. And I went to Whole Foods to get some lunch. And obviously I was living completely outside that area, so I drove to the tutoring center in order to sit at my desk to eat. And my student shows up too early, and I started working with him, and then I realized how difficult it is to eat and teach at the same time. And now, in my mind, I'm thinking, why can't you see that I'm really struggling to do this and just come back in like 10 minutes when your appointment begins? In my mind, I was thinking that I didn't say it. In retrospect, I should have. I think the problem was that I started with him. And it goes to another big mistake I made that day is that I bit off a little bit more than I could chew, right? I thought I could handle eating while teaching at the same time, and I really couldn't, right? That probably just has to come with experience. And so after I started, it became very hard to say, could you please come back, right? This isn't working too well. Had I started with that, it might have worked a whole lot better, right? So say what you need to say, just like, whose song was that? John Mayer? Say what you need to say, and try to recognize how much you can chew before you bite, right? Thanks for watching.